Hi, this is Ananya Swaroop and you're watching Lawman Page 3 CineBlitz, and today with us we have the very gorgeous and the very talented Katrina Kaif. Hi Katrina, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
How are you feeling?
Good.
Good.
Happy.
Nervous?
Excited, nervous, hungry.
Okay, so firstly I want to know, because this film pans out in 5 phases, you come in and come out of a character during each era. How easy or difficult was it for you?
Well, it's one continuous process of this woman's life. You catch her around her early 20s, and when the movie finishes, she's in her 60s. So there's a whole journey that she goes on emotionally, physically, what all happens in their life, her and Bharat's life together. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, but. And this kind of platform and this kind of a scale, and with Ali and that whole support system, I knew that it would be an opportunity to really do something different.
It looks fun, and the 5 phases that we're seeing, which one would you say is you're more excited about?
Well, I was very excited about the normal portion, which was the whole employment exchange, where you see that dialogue in the trailer and all that, because I liked her attitude. I liked that kind of spunk that she had, and that feistiness and that zest kind of, to fight and always charging and on the front foot. I liked that portion, and then I liked the 60s portion a lot, because it was fun to play a mindset in an age that you have no idea about. Like, if we stop and really think about it, like, how are we going to be when we're 60s? Like, how are we going to be?
Okay, talking about the 60s, we've seen you play this older role before also. But would you say that Salman has for once followed into your footsteps and played this older role so talked about?
I don't think he's followed in my footsteps for sure. But I really feel in this film that we cracked the physical look of it. Now, whether the story and the emotion connects, that we're going to know on when the film releases. But looks-wise, I was really happy with the way this came out. We also had the experience of what I had done in the past that we knew didn't work for us, because it didn't retain the natural delicacy of your face. So we had that trial and error experience, and we knew what not to do. Now we just had to know what to do. And Ali gave it a full 3 days. I was really happy with it, really happy, and I felt really comfortable, and I felt it felt right.
It feels right. It's like I've been writing about it, and I've written so much on it that I know that this is gonna work, and it is actually.
I mean, I really hope so, because I just for me it's quite simple. I want the audience. My hope is that the audience have the same reaction and same feeling when they leave the cinema that I had when I finished reading the script.
Wow. Okay. So before we interviewed Sunil Grover, and he said that whenever you came on the set, it felt like a ray of sunshine. So how would you describe your experience shooting with him?
I would describe it like that. He's like a ray of sunshine as well. So we're 2 sunshine bubbles. He's such a great person to work with, and a great energy to have around. Always positive. And we spent a lot of time together, because there were a lot of shots and moments and days where someone was coming later, or he would not be there, and we would sit together, and me and Sunilji, and talk and discuss about life. And even when we're back in Bombay, me, Sunil and Ali and some of the team will all go out for dinner, and we'll have a lot of fun, and just lovely person, very happy I got to know him.
Wow, okay, nice. Also, we've seen you adapt this dialect in the film, which is like pure Hindi. How did that play for you, and did you do any preps, research before?
Research is not required to do that, because it's evident what you need to do. It's there. So the research you don't have to do. You have to do a lot of rehearsals, and just put in the hours. For me, it was important that I'm very comfortable in my dialogue, because I didn't want there to be any thought about what I'm saying. I wanted it to be like second nature, because English is still my first language. I wanted that to be so comfortable, in my mind, that I just didn't think about it.
Just went for it.
Yeah. So to do that, you have to do a lot of
Yeah.
work before you get on set.
Yeah. Okay. Talking about Ali sir, you've worked with him for 2 films. So when you come back for another film, how comfortable are you with him, and how is it's different when you are coming back again for a third film?
I think there's a sense of familiarity that you know the other person's working style, you know how the way they work and their process. With me and Ali, we have a very good working relationship. We don't, we know how to segregate friendship and work.
Okay, so in one of the songs from the film, we're seeing you in a white wedding, as people are calling it. So is that what you dream of in real life as well? And is that gonna happen in near future?
I don't know. Do you have a crystal ball with you?
But like, are you thinking about it, or you're just focused on career right now?
You know, it's not about what you're focusing on. You know, this is life.
Yeah.
It's not a plan. I don't have a chart that I say, you know, next month I will do this and next month I will do this. And
Yeah.
a relationship is something which is organic. You don't plan a relationship. You know. So
Yeah. Yeah, that was a very nice
Yeah.
answer about. Okay, moving on. If I ask you if you could steal one thing from each of the Bharat's cast, what would it be?
Well, it's not a huge cast in the film. I have Salman and Sunil Grover. Sunil Grover would be his sense of humor and his
Okay.
comic timing and his ability to, you know, pick up other people's and imitate them and pick up, you know, other people's
Yeah.
nuances.
Yeah.
Salman, it would be, I think, his fearlessness. Ali, his confidence and his conviction in his work.
Okay, and if to steal something from Tabu, ma'am.
Oh
or
wow!
Jackie,
I think her effortlessness that she brings to her work. It's just very easy. It's very effortless, and that's fantastic. Jackie sir is chilled outness. He's chilled out. He's a cool guy.
Okay, so recently you've also been listed as top 10 brand ambassadors. How do you feel about that? And also we've heard that you're starting a cosmetic brand. So how's that going for you?
Well, I am venturing into the beauty industry,
Yeah.
and hopefully that will be coming out this year. And I'm really excited for that. It's been a long time in the making, and a long time,
Yeah.
you know, the whole process that has gone behind it. Been more than 2 years, so fingers crossed for that. That'll be hopefully something coming soon. In terms of being a brand ambassador, I think if you have a reputation for being honest and a reputation that people believe, you know, like when you speak, people believe what you say. I think that's very important for when you are representing a product.
Yeah.
Although nowadays, you know, honestly, I do try a lot more to make sure that the endorsements that I do have a way to be very authentic in the integration, not just taking a picture and posting it and putting the, you know, the brand name there. I think it's very important now in today's industry and the way things are moving online, to find an authentic integration for the brand you're endorsing. And at least that's what I am really trying to do.
Do you feel it's a responsibility?
Not just a responsibility. I just feel that it's the need of the hour. You know, it's people will believe that. So it's in my interest, and it's in the brand's interest to find a common ground we can meet on. So maybe it's not just doing a picture, but maybe it's a story. Maybe it's a project you do together. Maybe it's a combined effort. You know, rather than just the traditional campaign.
Okay, on that note, thank you so much for giving your time, and good luck for Bharat.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, I'm Katrina Kaif, and you're watching me on CineBlitz. Please like, share, and subscribe.